Welcome to Family Product Reviews. If you are new here, support us by subscribing. Today we will be reviewing the BEAKEY 5 Pieces Makeup Sponge Set Blender Beauty Foundation Blending Sponge, flawless for liquid, cream and powder multicolored makeup sponges. These are soft, squishy and seemingly very well made. The surface of each sponge is perfectly smooth and poreless, which is wonderful for creating porcelain skin with matte foundation. Such great value for the amount you get, and they are so soft and easy to clean. Won't ever go back to buying other beauty blenders again. Actually gets a bit bigger than BB once you add water to it, so you are able to blend foundation and easier. Perfect size for blending your eyeshadows or getting into those tiny places where the big sponges end up taking off more makeup than you intended. They expand at least twice their size when introduced to water and blend makeup smoothly and effortlessly. Unfortunately, they hold water and makeup pretty well, so it is more difficult to clean and therefore absorbs more facial oils. Really good for the price if you are too lazy to clean your sponge really well every few days and ruin them quickly. So far they all agree that these sponges are the way to go, especially that the company has a fair price and is not functioning off pure greed. As others have mentioned, they are squishier than the beauty blender but work well and hold up decently for the price. They don't tear up as easily, and the best thing to wash them with is the Irish Springs bar soap. They blow the competition out of the water, and the fact that you get 5 for what you would normally pay for 2 is fantastic. After you squeeze the water out, which also requires a little more arm strength compared to when you squeeze a BB, it takes a little longer to expand back to its original shape. Save your hard-earned money and buy these. They do everything a beauty blender is supposed to do, and you literally get so much more for your money. Considering that blenders have to be replaced every few months, it makes so much more sense to buy a set for under 10 than one super expensive blender for 20. These sponges are so soft and expand to 3 times their size, and you get 5 sponges for a fraction of the cost of a beauty blender, which is 20. The colors are beautiful and application is flawless. Either one gets the majority of makeup from the sponge pretty easily by squeezing and working the makeup from inside to the sponge end. So far there are a few words to describe these, and the top ones are soft, comfortable and incredibly well matte. These feel good on your face, but make sure you leave out to dry every day, otherwise you get that wet dog sponge smell, and no one wants that on their face. Didn't soak up my makeup, great density, didn't feel like a rock hitting skin, big to where foundation goes on more area of the face, so feel like getting it done faster and spreads evenly. These would also make a great gift. My BFF nabbed one from me when she stood over my place last and was impressed with the quality. Loving these sponges, took an honest leap of faith and decided to purchase these after being faced with the decision to replace my 5th name brand beauty sponge for another 20, and decided to give these a try. These are fantastic. They are soft and bouncy and blend my foundation and concealer like a dream. Definite dupe for the original beauty blender, but you get 5 for half the price of one beauty blender. These are the best sponges. They are an exact dupe for the expensive beauty blender sponges at a fraction of the price. So worth it. These are sold for 7 each at CVS, and for that same price you can get 5 perfect quality and long lasting. There is no reason to pay the high price of beauty blenders. These are great. They swell and get super soft when wet and work as well, if not better than beauty blender. Super budget friendly in comparison to other brands. Here is an image of me getting the sponge wet and it expanding in a comparison shot of it next to a dry sponge. This one gets so big when you wet it, and it's dense yet soft and super squishy, even softer than the real techniques, and that was my favorite. However, once you soak them and squeeze to soak further in cold water for a few minutes, they grow quite big and squishy. For the price they re quite good. These work almost as well as the beauty blenders. The one downside is that after you wet them and they expand, they become huge. They work so well and evenly apply makeup, no streaks, and they all you to build up your foundation if that's the look you're going for. Also great for applying highlighter to your cheekbones. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to subscribe and leave your comments below.